I believe that with power and position comes responsibility. And I believe this in a number of ways. Let's talk about the corporate world for a minute and then we'll get to the administration. In 1965, the average pay difference between the CEO of a company and the employees was 21 times, so that the CEO would make 21 times the wage of the average wage earner. By 2023, across the board, that had wage gap was between CEOs were making 290 times what the average wage earner was making. But for 500 or for 100 of the Fortune 500 companies, that wage differential was 603 times between the CEO and the average wage earner. The average CEO compensation has risen from about the 1970 by about 878%, while that of workers was about 4.5%, and this is adjusted for inflation. The uh, uh, I think that the CEOs have a responsibility clearly to their stockholders, and I also believe they have that to the employees, the companies, the communities they work in, and the people that they do business with. And one of the chief responsibilities you have is to promote unity of all those parts of a company and to promote the well-being of all those parts to the extent that you're able to do that. Um, the CEO's role is to balance some of those competing interests at some point in time. Let's bring this forward to discussion of the administration. Clearly, Trump doesn't feel that way. Trump feels that it's important to divide this country as much as is humanly possible. He talks about the Democrats as if every one of them is some demented person who's not entitled to have their own views of where this country should be headed. He seems to adore the not only the right but the radical right, and I can't say conservative because I used to be a conservative Republican, and I don't think that's what's going on today. They don't believe in balanced budgets. That they don't believe in telling the truth. So where do we come to in this? Well, 21 of the people that used to be at Fox News in some fashion or other are now in the administration. the Pete Hegseth, who's never ran anything, is uh, uh, Secretary of Defense. You have Mike Huckabee, who said, as the ambassador to Israel, that Israel should be able to do whatever it wants throughout the Middle East, and that's causing a world of problems. Our ambassador to Turkey had to be called onto the carpet because he referred to the Turkish news media as animals. The ambassador or envoy to Denmark had to be called in because the word has leaked that the United States military is considering uh, an incursion into Greenland. The ambassador to Italy refuses to leave his personal yacht, which is housed off the shores of Italy, and he takes a helicopter into Rome whenever needs to be done. The list goes on with these people, and it's it's sort of endless. In my view, the ridiculousness of it all. But then we get to what's going on over the last week. The really tragic and uncalled for, inappropriate, illegal murder of Charlie Kirk, who as I said before, I didn't know, and from what I've read, I disagree with a lot of what he has said, but that's no excuse uh, for his murder, and it's no excuse for people to celebrate it in any way, shape, or form. But on the other hand, what we have is Fox News. We had Jesse Waters calling for war on the Democrats and on the left. This is dangerous. If you're in a position of responsibility where you have the power of the megaphone of a major news station to say this type of thing, it's reprehensible and it's irresponsible. We have then we have Brian kill people, who said that people who are mentally uh, uh, problematic, I don't know how to put it, have mental impairments, we might consider giving lethal injections to. And then they wonder why he's compared, or the MAGA people are compared to Hitler. That's what they did. They got rid of people that were undesirables, mentally incapable or incompetent. They treated them as if they were not human beings and didn't deserve to live. It's appalling. So he's issued Kill 'em all, Brian Kill 'em all, issued an apology for that statement, but he should know better. It's not enough to issue an apology when you've done wrong. You've had that megaphone for a long time, and you know the damage you're doing. And this is why throughout them all, the Trump people seem to not understand that this America is made up of a patchwork of people from around the world. It's not just white supremacists uh, who they are beholden to. It's all of us, and they don't seem to be willing or able to live up to that responsibility.